Okay, Mike, I know this video is long overdue, but I'm just go ahead and shoot it while I have the time. Basically, this is your battery pack, same configuration as before, except it has a battery, one of my harnesses on it. This is something you're already used to. You can use this with your BC168 or with your iCharger that's right here. This is a harness that always stays on the pack. This is your harness that always stays on the charger. You'll notice that it will have two of these on it. So there's only one spot for it to plug in, red to red, black to black. And whenever you're charging your battery, just match up the colors and plug it into your battery right there. You have a 6-to-1 cable, so whenever you're doing a balance charge with your iCharger, just plug it in your balance taps, make sure the orientation is correct. You'll notice that there's the red stripe right there, red stripe over there. That's how you know that it's the correct way to plug it in. Also, you do have a cable that's supposed to be for your controller. So whenever you want to charge your battery pack, there's two different charges you can do. You can do a balance charge, which is where you use your balance taps and your main leads, and they plug up to the charger. And then there's a regular charge where you just use this and it plugs up to this on the charger. So I already discharged the battery a little bit so I can do this demonstration. So first one we're going to do is a regular charge. And so basically all you do is you take this cable and you plug it in right there. Okay, so the cable is plugged in and it's hooked up to the charger. Remember, leave your charge cable always plugged into the charger. And whenever you go to unplug things, make sure you unplug it right here, because since the packs are plugged in, they're live, and since those bullets have exposed ends, if you were to pull it out, they could accidentally touch and short the bullets, and they'll just like basically vaporize off. All right, so in this charge, you don't really need the balance cable. You can leave it plugged into a charger, just don't plug anything to it. So right now we're just doing a regular charge. This cable basically parallels all the packs that are in this battery. So it's one big pack, it's one big 22 volt 30 amp hour pack. So that's what the charger sees. And so basically you plug in your charger, you're going to get something sort of like this. Basically, you want to select lithium battery, press start. Everything has already been set up in here. So we're going to go to charge. This charge cycle basically it gives it about I would say about a 98% charge, and plus since we're bulk charging, this is the setup for bulk charging. We're charging a 4.15 volts, which is a safe voltage to bulk charge to. So basically, I still got to set up this final last bit. When you have your other power supply hooked up, you should be able to charge at the full 30 amps. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and set it up as. Since this is your power supply right here, and it's ground isolated, so it should be able to play nicely with your HP power supply. It's set at 30 amps, but it's not going to charge at 30 amps. It's probably going to charge around 22 amps, and that's the maximum that it could charge with this setup. But with your 24 volt setup, when you series the power supply with your other one, should be able to charge it to full 30. So when everything is like this, you have LiPo, you're on regular charge, 30 amps at 22.2 volts. You just want to press and hold the start button. And so basically this is where it stops set on this power supply. and it'll charge the battery pack up to about 98%. It's not going to give it a full charge. Is because it stops a little bit early, which is safer in your case. Alright, so that shows you how to bulk charge the battery. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this. Now to balance charge the battery, it's the same thing. You still have your main leads hooked up, but we want to hook these balance taps up to the charger. So we're just going to go ahead and plug in this balance cable right here. It's a 6-to-1 balance cable. You only have 3 plugs over there, so you're going to have 3 left over here, so that's nothing to worry about. Alright, so just give me a minute, I'm going to plug these in. Okay, so I have the 3 packs plugged into the balance taps, and you have 3 left over. And what this does, it parallels all the packs and all the cells together. So you can do a balance charge on all 6 packs at the same time. And this is, I think, is a lot better, and it's a lot easier for the charger to balance the packs in this fashion versus balance them individually. It can take a long time doing the packs individually, but when they're parallel like this, it takes one, you're knocking 6 birds out with 1 stone. And the other thing is it lowers the cell IR so they can accept the charge better, and they'll balance better, and all the packs will sit the same across the board. So everything is set up. It should look something similar to this, except we're just gonna go back into the program select. I'm gonna select lithium battery, and then we're going to select balance charge. It says 4.15 volts balance charge. 30 amps. It can't charge at 30 amps, but it will be able to once you series this power supply, with your other one, you should be able to use the full 30 amps. 22.2 volts. If you see something like main port or balance port or something like this, that means there's something isn't right. So just take a good look at everything. They say and they like to pay attention to the orientation down there. You have red is on the outside edge of the charger, and just pay attention to the other colors. You plug them in, and then it can only plug in one way, so that's hooked up correctly. Okay, so I think we're ready to charge, so we're going to go ahead and start the charge cycle. And you press and hold down the start button. And it does the same thing, it ramps up. Alright, and to check your cells while charging, you can just hit that increase button, and it'll show you the voltages of all your cells and all your packs. Remember, this is all 6 packs grouped together in parallel, so this is the average voltage across the whole pack. And this pack has already been balanced. It's pretty well balanced. And near the end of the cycle, you should see 4.15 across the board. As long as it's still counting off down here, it's still charging. The charger will beep when it's done. When it's done charging your pack. So it's pretty much a set it and forget it. This charger should charge this pack up in basically 1 hour if it was doing full power. Right now it's probably doing about 2/3 power. So it should be maybe an hour and 15 minutes to fully charge this pack, which is a lot faster than your BC168. So I think your BC168 might have taken up to 3 to 4 hours to charge your packs if you're really diligent. So that's how you balance charge your pack. Alright, so the third scenario, which is with your BC168, is basically you're going to break the pack down back to the way it was before. Just give me 1 second. Okay, we're back down to the raw pack. You just have 3 balance tops, and from your other pack, you can just grab any balance tap, plug it in your BC168, and like balance charge the pack. And the BC168 is really good in pulling a pack back into balance, but I think this pack is pretty damn good. It's going to stay in balance for you. Like I said, you can balance charge with the iCharger, or you can balance charge with the BC168. I don't know, whatever reason you want to use it, but you can just charge it the same way that you're doing your other pack. Leave this just hanging, leave this whole harness on the pack as it is. It's okay as it is. And as far as your controller cable, you will have a controller discharge cable that will mate to this. Leave that controller discharge cable with the bike and controller, so leave that with the bike. That's one less thing that's can confuse you. And then, like I said, whenever you have your battery on your bench, it should look like this. 3 balance tap, this plug here. And remember, whenever you're doing a balance charge, you want to use the balance cables. Just pay attention to color orientation when you're not doing a balance charge and you're doing a bulk charge. Just unplug that and just use this and plug that into the pack. And like I said, remember, balance charge uses the balance taps. It'll let you know if it doesn't see the balance cable plugged in down there. It's the bottom left one. And remember, on regular charge, you want to use charge to bulk charge your pack, balance charge to balance charge your pack. It really doesn't matter which one you use. I always use balance charge. It takes a little bit longer, but normally whenever I ride my bike, I'm just riding it once, and so I just put it on my bench and just let it, spend time with it, love and caress the pack. Because I'm not riding anytime soon. But if you want to get back out really quickly and don't want to wait for the balance portion of the charge, just put it on regular charge, or you can even put it on fast charge. Fast charge charges about 95%. And like I said, pay attention to how much is putting in the pack, because the balance charge puts in 100%. Charge puts in about 98%. Fast charge puts in about 95%. It just basically stops the charge early. So you can get back to riding or running, whatever you can get back to riding your bike a lot quicker. So I think that's pretty much it. I haven't showed you your controller cable because it's somewhere in my room somewhere, but it's done. But basically the battery is complete. It's ready to ship. It's really ready to ship. It's been ready, but I've just been really busy with power supplies and everything this week. So but that's your battery. Hope everything's to your satisfaction. Thanks for watching.